I grew up on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland in Australia, and that's, if you don't know where that is, it's in the kind of southeast of Queensland, so in the sort of semi-tropical part of Australia. Back when I was growing up, Australia, well, this part of Australia was really, our summer was, every second day you would get a nice stormy, electrical storm or a sort of tropical storm in the afternoons. So your days would be very warm and it would build up to an afternoon rain, which was nice, and it's not so much like that anymore. And I remember I grew up working with my family business, and that's a photographic business, and my dad was a professional photographer, and my mum worked doing, you know, most of everything else. My brother worked in the dark room, so mostly developing and printing, and my main job was to go out on photographic shoots with my dad, so setting up lights, cameras in backs, handing things, you know, walking around together, and it was fun. Most of the time it was a lot of fun, and we got to see a lot of parts of our local area. Remember one day we'd gone to photograph a nursery, and we'd finished up this job about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. We were driving the family Toyota Light Ace back down the Bruce Highway, and that storm that had been building up throughout the day kind of broke, and at the same time the van broke down by the side of the road. And so we got out of the van to try to see what the problem was, and the rain was so heavy that it was sort of pointless, so we got back inside the van in the back seat. And as was also the way at the time, my dad would build up to a fairly regular kind of storm inside, and eruptions and explosions at what to me seemed like at random times without great meaning. And the older I get, the more I see the meaning behind that. But we were in the back of the car, storm was raging outside, and all of a sudden the kind of storm was raging inside the car, and we went through this sort of father-son thing we did, with him furious and me kind of like freaked out and trying to figure out what was going on. And for some reason something different happened that day, and we both just stopped, and he kind of calmed down and he teared up, and he sort of explained to me his stresses and what was going on for him, which was a very new thing, certainly for me to see, and I think for him to do. And from that day on we kind of had a very honest and close relationship, which continued on. And so whenever I play this song, I don't know, I think of my dad, and I think of the part of him that went through a whole lot of genuine kind of internal struggle to come to a place of really nice, simple and kind of loving guy. So this is from my dad. This song's called Haunted Life. Shadows, and I came with claws. I threw the bones and unlocked these doors. I heard the voices and the ghostly sounds of a haunted, haunted, haunted life. Took you in and then I took you over. I took you dancing in the carnival lights. You're such a tempting scene as I Everybody's got a bridge to cross. Everybody's got to pay the cost. You send a message, but it comes right back to your haunted, haunted, haunted life. On the cello, Marta Tabar. I came with angels and I came with crosses. I came prepared for a contest of powers. The war inside, I tore out the soul of this haunted, haunted, haunted life. Haunted, haunted, haunted. I heard the voices. Haunted, haunted life. I threw the bomb. Haunted, haunted life. I came with angels and burning crosses. I tore out the soul. Thank you very much.